So you got a paper in your inbox that looks like this. Not sure what it is? Sit right there. We'll talk about it after the intro. Roll it! Mr. Jensen here with Teach for Real Life. If you're new here, consider subscribing. We post content about teachers, teaching teachers to love teaching again. In this video, we're actually going to talk about what you can do after receiving the WIDA Access Report for your student. I hope it's helpful. If this is the first video of the WIDA that you are viewing, please consider checking out the first video, which is in the description below, titled, What is the WIDA? If you want specifics, check in the description below. I'll paste some chapters there. You can click on the chapter that you'd most be interested in. So you got this paper, not really sure what it is. You ready? It says Individual Student Report. Using our OJOs, looking at this paper, we see listening, speaking, reading, and writing. After your student takes the WIDA, they're actually given a score. Actually, 8 scores, which then equal a cumulative overall score. In this column of the language domains, we start off going listening, speaking, reading, writing. After that, it tells you specifically what type of language they are proficient in. Starting with oral language, we got literacy, comprehension, what is it that they are understanding? And then they take the overall score and they show that to you. After your students take this test, they're given a score between 1 and 6, or 100 to 600, 6 being the highest, 1 the lowest. They individualize the score in each language domain. Well, they put it together and you have your overall proficiency level. Now, what does this overall proficiency level mean? What are they capable of? How do I know if I'm giving them an assignment that's way too hard? What if I give them an assignment that is way too hard? What if they failed my class because I gave them things that were too hard? What if, stop it. You're better than that. You are strong, capable. We are gonna learn this. WIDA actually breaks it up in a very simple way for you as the teacher. They take the overall score of that student, and then down at the bottom of that score report, you have a simple explanation on what it is that they are able to do in that language domain. For me personally, I like to stick to a real simple, easy to understand chart. Here it is. In this chart, you can see level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Basically, if your student tests overall proficiency level between 1 and 2, then you're going to look and see between 1 and 2, what are things that they are capable of doing and what are things that they should start to be able to do. I'm an English teacher. So starting down at level 1, they're just entering. They're really just starting in that language. They're going to be boss at actually labeling drawings. Print off a drawing. Give them a drawing of something. Get creative. Label those different parts. Label the vocabulary terms. Label colors. Simple. For students testing between level 2 and level 3, proficiency level overall, you're going to see them begin to describe the stages of things. Could they describe how they felt one day when they got sick, how they felt the next day, how they felt the next day, and kind of a progression of emotion? Keep in mind that with describing those stages, they're actually not able to give too much detail. That comes after the emerging level 2 when they get to level 3, which is developing. They're finally developing the skills enough to give detail on those stages. Be creative. It doesn't stop there, because in level 4, they're finally expanding. They're in a comfort level to discuss the stages with you. You see, when someone starts off learning a language, there's actually a giant gap between them not knowing the language and knowing the language. So when they get to level 5, they're finally bridging that gap. They can now reproduce their stories, create their own content, fix their focus and their attention on new and creating something that has not been said before, right? They may be experimenting with words. They may even be creating words, because we all know that we've done that. Level 6, which actually is not on this chart, is actually the reaching stage. At this point, they've kind of reached what it is they're supposed to be at in that language development. Are they perfect? No. Do they still make mistakes? Yeah. Do they forget things? Of course. Unless they're your child, then they're perfect, obviously. That's going to do it for today, everyone. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we're actually going to talk about the can-do descriptors of WIDA, getting down to the nitty-gritty and the specifics of each language proficiency level, what it is that they're able to do. Last thing, I know you woke up this morning thinking, I'm going to subscribe. By golly, thank you so much. Please do that. I need your help. I can't make all this content without knowing that you like it, even though I'm a teacher and that's pretty much what I do every day. If you like that video, elbow that subscribe button. Let me know that you care about the content. I'm Mr. Jensen, teaching teachers to love teaching again. And next time you teach for real life.